Hello everybody, I'm just about ready to get started. Welcome Radish. You are indeed early. To give you a time reference, Radish, for me it's going on 9 a.m. So when you asked am I early, the answer is technically yes, I usually start at 9:30. So I'm early, but you're also very early. Let's chat a little bit. So we'll just be continuing some Dicey dungeons in the morning. As a reminder, in the evening we'll be doing some more Bannerlord. I'll just kind of wind things down. That's been kind of my fun free slot game. It's a for me slot for sure, versus what the chat may or may not want to watch. So we're getting close to the end of Dicey Dungeon, at least in terms of unlocking all the characters. We just have to get through some more gimmicks with the Jester, and then there's one last character. And I'm not sure what else is left. I mean, I could try a couple hard mode ones, but I'm not feeling very enthusiastic about just replaying the whole thing on hard. I think from a replayability standpoint, it's interesting, but for me, I'm kind of like, some of those were not fun on normal. I don't see why I would want to try this again on hard. With, like, some exceptions, of course. But for now, let's jump into the game. Had to think about which one it was. Ooh, I managed to make it not crash today. I did it. Yeah, just 4 episodes left to do with the Jester. And then the mystery dice, which suspiciously has the car sale sign. Causes burnout. Yeah, that's why I moved away from certain games. I like most of the games that I play all the way through. There are some exceptions. We've stopped a couple playthroughs before where I was like, this game is just not working. I remember when the Jester entered the dungeons a long time ago. Lady Luck, it was last week. I should have sensed then this moment of betrayal. Still, I'll make up. Oh, usually I say I'll make up for it. That's usually the phrase I use there. I'm gonna correct my own sentence to read what it actually says there. Still, I'll make up with vindictive fury what I lacked in foresight. Yeah, shake your fist. Permanently delete the first card in it. Okay. The gimmick is that I'm going to be getting a lot of cards, and I have to eventually decide which ones I want to keep. I did that in the wrong order. That was dumb. I don't know why I used a 4 for that. I should have used the 1. That was not worth, and I was punished for it. I deserve to get punished for that. That was a bad play. Well, now I'm definitely going to heal again. There we go. Welcome, Chris. Hope you're doing well. The just says, typical. Spend all day stuffing roses and rabbits up my sleeves, and then I lose before I even get to use them. All enemy equipment is that. Some of them have pretty bad equipment, though, so this is going to be very awkward very quickly. Oh, wait, what? Oh, discard current hand. Oh. I should have read what the new ability was. I was just kind of autopiloting there, and I definitely just got punished again. Oh, so I can't rapid use equipment? That kind of sucks. I mean, it makes sense because I'm getting random equipment over and over. Anyway, let's just end the fight. Not as exciting of an ability, I have to say. Jester 1 and Jester 2 were definitely more fun overall. This one I'm like, we're gonna end up with a ton of awful cards. That means I could probably afford to get rid of Bop. we have things like Magic Missile, which are better. Ooh, getting Spike would be so bad for us. Oh, that would be so bad if we picked up Spike. Yeah, we have a couple of, like, magic trick kind of cards. They're okay. Kind of just dare them to hit us at this point. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of Spike. It's just not gonna be any good. Oh! Oh, that's not good at all. Those cards are awful. I hope you felt the excruciation of my voice when I just realized we didn't get a piece of equipment. We got all of it. Because we only got one from the other enemy. Or I guess maybe in some scenarios he only has one. Whatever. That is just absolutely terrible. So actually full clearing is gonna end up being a big pain. Oh, I need to get rid of Spike so bad, chat. You have no idea. We need to get rid of it, because it costs 6 to even just do 3 damage. Like there's no world in which that is worth it. Alright, let's get rid of at least one of them. We're gonna end our turn. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but we should be able to survive this unless we get really unlucky. Yeah, we'll be fine. Did we seriously not draw a single damage card? Chat, big sigh. Big sigh. Wow, that is a super dead hand. You've got to be kidding me. Disappointed, chat. Damn. Ooh, I really don't like this new card ability. Like, Venus Flytrap is good, right? It's just a generic damage that could happen to heal us 2 health. There's no downside to that. Poison Slingshot is pretty terrible. Oh, and it gives us reward items too on level up? Come on. You should allow me to remove items at this point. Alright, let's get rid of Spike while we can. Like, we need those out of there. They're ultra dead cards. Getting these are not awful. If we have to deal with those, we'll keep those. Oh, this is really annoying because I need even cards and he just got rid of our evens. Yeah, we're in a magic trick because we're not going to be able to do anything. Oh my gosh. What is this? I can't do anything. This is awful. Ew, I really don't like this one. Okay, chat, I think we're having contender for one of my least favorite gimmicks so far. I think it's very safe to say I really don't like this gimmick, like, even remotely. Wow, we just have so many dead cards. It feels like I'm playing, like, a collectible card game kind of thing, but I have no control over my deck, which feels terrible. Am I dead? Wow, are we gonna die? Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. We're dead. Wow. I can't do anything. Like, there's nothing fair about this. Now you put RNG in my card draw? Oh, that feels so bad. That feels so bad. Oh, no. So are you telling me, like, my ability to go through the dungeon is purely based off of what enemy I happen to be facing? Because if we fight the Spike guy one more time, I think we just lose. He puts so many dead cards in our hand. Ugh. That feels so bad, chat. Do I want to delete my heals? Not really. I have to think about what I do want to get rid of. Like, in fights like these, I have opportunities to do so. Let's get some shield for the future. Okay, I can pay towards a delete, which is interesting. Come on, game. Let me get rid of the 2 damage ones. Those are not worth it. Game, please. Alright, we're paying towards the delete. I don't care if I take damage here at all. No, like, I'll get rid of a bop as well. We need card consistency. It's less a collectible game, more of a collectible card game where you find and hoard every useless card you find. Exactly. Like, normally I would just have the ability to say no to those kinds of awful deals, but now I'm, like, forced to... That makes me not want to fight anything, which kind of feels counterintuitive, where it's like, I enjoy fighting. It's kind of the point of the game is you fight things, right? You might not need to kill all of them, but man, this feels ultra terrible. Yeah, like Fireball would be decent to take. Okay, let's get rid of one of these. We need to delete the low damage cards pretty much immediately. There's no reason not to use this card here. I'm just gonna cure it immediately. So I didn't even get a turn, that's good. If he attacks us, he dies, so that's gonna stop him from attacking for a little bit. Let's get some extra health. Let's get rid of the boops. Yeah, he physically can't attack me with thorns, so... I deleted some of the bad cards, so at least we're deck thinning right now. I'm gonna deck thin again, to be honest with you. There we go. Fireball's decent. So we could look at our deck at any time. So we're down to 6 cards. We have 2 heals, a damage 1, 2 even damages, and bops. So our deck is super thin. Oh, like reusable pirate hook would actually be useful for us, as an example. We'll start by fighting the pirate. Yeah, getting thorns and shield is pretty good. It punishes him for hitting us. Getting a consumable burn, I think, is also okay. Yeah, we'll just constantly heal due to what we have. They're not like the best cards ever. They're fun. Him attacking us here puts him in kill range. So now he'll be afraid to attack because he'll die. So I could take advantage of this if I want to. Or not, that's fine. Alright, Pirate Hook is fine, because that's another damage ability, and Cannon Fire I think is also fine. So I don't need to get rid of either of those so far. I think that's okay. I'm gonna pay the one on Sweets, because that's an easy heal. We'll pay our damage to burn the enemy. It's important to have like a mix of like evens, odds, and consumables. Ooh, the headbutt I kind of went badly, to be honest with you. That feels super good. Let's heal and burn their dice. Yeah, so headbutt is just potentially tons of damage, and it helps us keep our deck size smaller. Fortunately, can't kill due to bop. We might get rid of another bop. I think we're at that point where I probably do want to get rid of it. Let me just get rid of all of them. There we go. Yeah, we want to get rid of Ink Splat, because I don't find that useful. Duplicate is okay. What else could we do here? A to destroy a card. Yeah, I probably want to get rid of Ink Splat. We don't have, like, a lot of generically usable cards, which is a bit concerning. But we should get, the Dryad weapon. I think the Dryad's actually pretty good, minus the Poison Slingshot. We have a lot of things that require even dice, but we have enough that it could be useful. I'm gonna discard my current hand. There we go. Burn the Dryad out a little bit. Yeah, Venus Flytrap is gonna be a good equalizer for us. We need more generic usables, but we don't want things like Poison Slingshot at all. Headbutt is so good in our deck. Let's heal a little more. We just got poisoned, which is unfortunate. But it's over. We have even dice. It might be worth actually getting Spatula to flip our dice. Honestly, I think that might be worth it, given we have so many things that require evens. Oh, I can't buy it. That's awkward. Well, I guess I will destroy Poison Slingshot, because that's not worth it. Let's go this way to guarantee the healing. Cactus also gives us another offensive ability. We'll do Bedice for next turn. Cactus Shield is not really great, but Cactus Spear is kind of nice. Let's do Six. Ooh, deal 6 immediately. Excellent. Deal 6. Get some Thorns. A5, burn damage. Then we'll heal. That was a good turn. Yeah, so purely because we just got different enemies, I get to play the game. Like, if we fight that hedgehog again, I think it's just over. I think you just reset the run. Like, what a waste of time. Let's heal a little bit. There we go. Cactus Spear is fine. We have some things that potentially grant Thorn, so it's not going to do bare minimum damage. I use one safety heal. This is a perfect example where I can reuse Pirate Hook. Do a lot of damage, and then we'll slightly heal ourselves. We're in a pretty good position. We're gonna take 2 to use this ability, but then we heal 2, so that's good. Dupe the dice. We'll dupe the 4. A little extra damage there. I wonder if this means if I let the turn pass head... I guess headbutt will restore then. This is kind of win-win for us. Ooh, freeze is kind of annoying, actually. Time to heal. Oh, I just realized that means Cactus Shield never leaves us. That's kind of annoying. Now they die no matter what next turn, so I guess that's kind of win-win for us. So much. These are the scary ones. I want to get rid of a few of these. Nice value -1. This is kind of like a spatula. If I need like, if I have like a 3 or a 5, it's useful. I guess I'll add it for now to get an even number. Spatula is a little more useful than Nudge, but I think this will be one of those rare scenarios where I just go for it. Ooh, so much damage there. Oh, the burn stopped him from getting frozen. That's interesting. Trying to get rid of this. Interesting. That's definitely a conflict within our... More fireballs is probably fine, honestly. That ability is okay. Bump might be worth taking. Yeah, I think we'll take Bump. Bump is also slightly better than the Nudge that we picked up earlier. Let's go this way for... No, we'll go this... Well... Marshmallow, I think, is healing, right? Oh, no. It's just got the mixes. Freeze him, burn him, heal, heal. Yeah, him freezing 1 dice from us is whatever. Man, Super Marshmallow does so much damage to us, chat. Yeah, we're gonna discard our hand. I'm gonna dodge next attack. I think that's worth it. Start paying towards a delete. Alright, so we know they can't hit us with something. I'm assuming they're gonna... Did they really use their weakest attack first? I thought the AI didn't detect that kind of stuff. Alright, well then we're in big trouble because I can't seem to do anything here. I think we're actually dead. I think we're actually dead because we drew terribly and they drew really high numbers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dead, chat. Wow. I don't know, chat. This kind of episode makes me not want to play the Jester anymore. Like, this is just kind of, like, not fun to me, to be honest with you. This is, like, the worst RNG I think we've seen since the robot. And the robot had extremely atrocious RNG. I don't even know what to do. Like, what would the strategy be? I just have to get lucky that we get the right enemies, and then I have to skip all fights or something? It's the only thing I can think of. Because we need, like, strong abilities, but now it's, like, it's relying off of my memory to remember what all of their abilities was, which I guess makes more sense that he's, like, a late-game character for that reason, but at the same time, I'm like, what if I just take breaks between the game? I don't remember every single ability some of these enemies have. Or how many they have, as an example. I don't know. We'll try a few more, but man, chat, if we don't get it today, I don't know. We might end the playthrough early, because... As I said before, I don't find this kind of challenge quote-unquote fun. And getting ray gun here is okay. Ugh, this feels so bad. We need to get rid of more cards. Are you serious? I'm gonna die. Am I really gonna die to Robobot? Is that happening right now? I'm gonna die to Robobot. I don't have anything that does damage in my hand. Oh my gosh, barely. We barely didn't die just then. Wow. Like, all these 2 damage abilities are so awful. Okay, we'll go for the pirate. Oh, we're forced to fight the wizard. Man, that's exactly what I don't want to fight. Okay, we'll go for the full clear here. Also, it's gonna be really hard to get rid of ray gun, I just realized. Or not get rid of it if we get it first. Man, this is certainly a thing we're doing. Yeah, just, the more you take away from player agency and player control, the more I don't like something. Like, that is just the easy rule of thumb. Where I'm just like, come on. Like, what is this? I can't use our hand again. Man, chat. I had fun with him in the episode 1. Episode 2 was okay. We're in the no fun zone. Oh, thankfully we drew a damage card there. I think it was possible we could have not gotten a damage card. Yeah, those are okay. Guess I'll fight Baby Squid first. We do need to get rid of some cards, though. I'm trying to make our next battle not as atrocious, because we're going to be getting a lot of abilities. L5, nice. We'll try to duplicate our action here. Oh, we actually used the intended abilities together. Nice. That was at least straightforward enough. But man, there's just some enemies with just so many abilities. So many abilities, chat. Immediately get rid of blind, because that does nothing for us in terms of damage. Also, we still have so many cards. Let's, oh, we can't destroy a card. We could destroy a card after this. Yeah, we're gonna have to destroy some of the wizard's cards for sure. Wow, big oof. That was a big whiff, chat, on what we needed. Come on, give us something else. Yeah, can we get something else so I can actually duplicate something useful? Please? Please? Gotta be kidding me. And they dodge next attack anyway. Aim, please. Okay, we're gonna dupe a 5. Okay, then we're gonna make him whiff on purpose because he's got to dodge. And we're gonna pay 1. I just realized it was even. I thought that said min 4 for some reason. Blame being tired. Well, I'm gonna do some damage while we can. Freeze here sucks. See, the problem is we're picking up so many cards that are just absolutely bodied by freeze, and I don't know what to do. Like, we can't use that entire hand. So this feels pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie, this feels really bad. Because think about it this way, all the times we're saying like, oh, thankfully they have this so there's some counterplay. Now we're just getting absolutely destroyed anytime the enemy has any semblance of damage. Which feels pretty terrible. Like, we're almost dead on a wizard fight. Like, that is really bad. I don't know what we're gonna do to get beyond this point. I mean, these are the ones we don't normally have a lot of problems with, but they're clearly giving us problems. What is the least useful ability that he has? Probably inflict poison. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This doesn't feel good. I guess I fight the Dryad first. I think I want to kill the Sorceress for a guaranteed level up. And then we'll fight the Cactus last. Let's dupe a 6. We're seeing the downside of the ray gun in our hand. Like, we can't do anything here, so I'm gonna pay towards another delete so we can get rid of something next turn. Hopefully they don't do a lot of damage to us, but they're rolling high, so unfortunate. Alright, I can finally get rid of it by burning all of our cards. We're about to take a lot of damage here. I was kind of hoping the Dryad would be a straightforward fight, but we are not getting that lucky. I'm gonna pay 2 to get rid of a bop. We do need to get rid of some cards. Holomere for another dice. Do some damage. Please don't poison us again. Actually, we're dead next turn if they... Yeah, we're dead this turn, actually. I did not roll a single one. We're in trouble. Gotta be kidding me. You've got to be absolutely joking with me. Oh my gosh, we almost game over it on Dryad. Like, that's how abysmal this is, chat. Like, these are not hard fights. This is just how bad this mechanic is, where we just get absolutely bodied. I just have too many cards now. Man, and the wizard was mandatory. I would have liked to have skipped the wizard. You know what? If I die to the sorceress, whatever. I don't like our hand anyway. Well, we did a whole turn doing absolutely nothing. Thanks, game. Wow, let's get rid of it. Let's pay towards a delete. Oh man, chat. We burn both our dice. Can ray gun at least. Alright, there's a decent chance she'll die before we die now. But she did also just do a lot of damage just then. Never mind. I think it's over now. Never mind, I take it back. Yeah, it's actually over. Like, no joke, it's actually over. I didn't draw anything useful. It feels so bad. Yeah, there's no way she can't do at least 6 damage. It's over. I don't know, chat. Like, the idea is cool, but man, it feels really bad in practice due to how bad the monster abilities are. Feels really terrible. Do I actually skip the ray gun? You know what? We're gonna skip the ray gun. I don't think I want the ray gun because it clogs our hand. But it's like, yeah, we just have, like, so many really awful abilities. Like, Broadsword is cool, Small Shield's okay, but then you get, like, the absolute junk where it's, like, pay 6 to deal 3. Like, what are we supposed to do with those? I don't know, chat. It's, like, so swingy with, like, what you get here. Like, Broadsword is genuinely a good pickup. Don't get me wrong. Like, that's actually really good, but just, like, man, just trying to get there at all just feels terrible. Yeah, I think I'd skip ray gun. I don't think I want to deal with ray gun. Alright, oh no! Come on, you put the porcupine there. I'm quitting. Listen, chat, we're not doing it with the porcupine there. That is an instant reset if I'm forced to fight it. Like, we're at that point, chat, where I'm like, I'm not going to even bother. Not even gonna bother. Okay. I think the slime had okay abilities, but yeah, we want the frog. Frog is probably the best we could ask for. But yeah, like, we have to be that picky at this point, or I don't think we're gonna clear it at all. Like, shield is decent, you know, it'll keep us alive longer. Let's get some healing in, I think. If he doesn't shield next turn, he dies. Alright, this might be a little close then. We barely do damage. Holy, this is terrible. Please let us do damage. Thank you. I don't know if it's worth fight. I should fight the slime just to remember what he has. I'm assuming they're just kind of mediocre abilities. Let's see. Future reference. Even add 2 poison. It's technically better than Boop. It's technically better than Boop. I'll give it that. I wish it wasn't even to use, but it's still better than what we have. Let's deal damage. Let's get rid of one of our bops. Plus, we need to do fights like these to kind of card thin. So this isn't terrible. Yeah, we'll get rid of at least one more Boop. That way we have more consistency with our better cards. Okay, we only took 2 poison, whatever. Let's heal and then charge up delete, I think. Oh no, we'll just double heal. That's a better choice. So in a way, we traded 2 Boops for 2 poison cards. That's okay. So I think this fight was worth doing because it's going to restore my health. And we did get the card thin, so we also have to keep that in mind, I suppose. And getting 1 extra dice for the next floor is always helpful. Please don't be the porcupine. Okay, no porcupine, and all of these I think are okay to fight. I think there's not a single one here I'm upset to see, so we're gonna take all their abilities while we can. I'm gonna pay 4. A 3. A 3, I think. We'll save the broadsword for next turn. Ooh, he just got to reuse. It's kind of brutal. There we go. Light amount of healing. it's possible with the Dryad ability to double poison. It could be worth keeping the double poison instead of getting rid of it right away, because we actually have something that does damage now. You know what I mean, chat? Like, now the Dryad makes more sense in our hand. If we do pick it up. Oh my gosh, I almost died. So he's dead regardless here. Let's just heal. Man, we might die again to Dryad. We'll see. I think we just try to heal up here, and then I'm gonna discard our hand for next turn. That's fine. Oh, she doesn't double poison. She adds 4 poison. That's right. Never mind. Slingshot's always useless. Ignore me. Poison here is actually not good in this fight. We'll heal again. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me. We're gonna die to Dryad again, chat. I think I'm dead no matter what here. I don't think I could do enough damage. That is so sad. That is so sad how bad this character feels to play. Holy. I don't even think I misplayed. We just got unlucky again. Like, Pirate was the right choice because it's like free damage. Wow. I know, chat. We're not even getting through like floor 3. This feels really terrible. I think the problem is, like, why did we start with boops and bops? They do so little damage, and now we can't get like power cards like we could with the other ones. Like, this genuinely feels terrible. I mean, look at this. We're attacking like 4 times a turn. Like, I think the Thief was out damaging us. Like, the Thief, at least I could pay 1 or 2 and deal 2. Instead, I'm paying like 6 to deal 2. Like, this feels so terrible. Like, the double attack is normally like an amazing pickup, but our abilities are just so bad. Like, there's what would we want to double up? We could pay 8 to deal 4 damage. Like, who cares? I did want Shovel though. Shovel, I genuinely do think will help us. Let's get rid of one of these 2 damagers because they're literally useless. I'm gonna try to get rid of the card on the left if we roll high enough. You know what? We could greed for it. Just to get more consistency in the deck. That could have been scary, actually. We didn't draw another damaging card there. Okay, Shovel is a great pickup. So we have something to bail us out. I think I'm gonna avoid the card shop. I think I'm just gonna fight the Stereo HUD and Marshmallow. I don't think I want to fight the Squid. The Squid is decent, but our stuff is just so all over the place. I don't think it's worth it. Now, paying 2 to deal 4, that's actually worth it. Getting Sonic Wave is also fine. Discard our hand. And draw anything useful. Okay, Weaken's useful. Yeah, like, Shovel's genuinely good. I think Broadsword is genuinely good. I don't like Ray Gun with this character because it'll get stuck in my hand and I can't cycle the other cards at all. It's very, very counterintuitive to how the build wants to play. I could just do damage here. Good. The Sonic Waves, I'm okay with getting. I'm a little worried about Marshmallow. Do you have 4 abilities or just 2 now? Oh, so when you're a boss, you double up. Okay, 1 of each is okay. Getting multiples is a little much, though. So we're gonna weaken into deal 4, I think. Oh no, we're deal weaken again. So yeah, we have some solid defensive abilities. Yeah, see, we don't even get burned or frozen there. That's pretty good. We're gonna weaken again. And I'm gonna pay towards a repeat action. Man, super enemy Marshmallow is kind of a nightmare. Discard our whole hand. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm just gonna double heal then. Whatever. Better than nothing. It's not worth just doing 2 damage. Do you know what I mean, chat? Like, we need to do some serious damage each turn. We're gonna heal. Heal 4. I'm gonna take the damage here in hopes that we can kill next turn. But we're almost dead again, chat. I can't use any of my abilities. No. Okay, good. It's like, come on. Seriously? I'm gonna die to Marshmallow. Okay. Let's get out of here. What is this nonsense? Well, we definitely don't want to go downwards. We're skipping that fight. Candyman, what do you have again? You have the reroll, right? Ooh, Pea Shooter is really bad for us. Hammer's good. Spanner is, Pea Shooter terrible. If we pick a Pea Shooter, we need to get rid of it. Like, just, no questions. It needs to go. Let's start pumping that thing up a little bit. Yeah, Hammer, I think, is a great pickup. We just need some generic damage, and if it also happens to sometimes cause status ailments, it just is probably for the best. They shocked my payoff ability, which kind of sucks. Let's pay to unlock this, and then we'll repeat our action. But potentially, we could deal 12 damage if we're lucky. Otherwise, we'll just do the other abilities. Shock here is going to be really annoying. Please do not hit my damage ability. Please do not hit my damage ability. Good. Double weaken is nice here. Weaken him again, and weaken him again. Ooh, the Pea Shooter nerf is so good. Alright, so we know he's gonna die, so let's dupe a 6. We'll pay 2 to heal. We'll pay 5 for now. We'll heal again. And we'll just kill him. We got some of our health back. To get rid of anything. Lament is pretty good. I think we'll get Lament because it's just free damage. And then we'll destroy... what was it? Pea Shooter? Pea Shooter. So I'm happy with all the cards we picked up. You know, generic damage cards we need. Now we need to start getting rid of our poops. Because they're not as useful. Let's pay 3. We're gonna deal 1. We're gonna deal 1 for now. So let's hopefully get rid of a card this turn. But I guess it depends on what we draw. Super 6. Shock him. Deal another 4 damage. We'll repeat our next action. Oh, that is a devastating next turn. I was kind of hoping we, oh, he still spent a dice for that. Interesting. Ooh, that's a lot of damage we just took. close to dead. We're gonna heal and pray. Oh, the double weaken. Thank you, double weaken. Want to see if we could get another heal? Oh, we can't. Unfortunate. 1 XP shy from leveling. That is painful. So we're in big trouble. Because now I'm low on health. Oh, this is so risky. Oh, why did it have to be the wizard? Oh, no! There's no healing! No! Okay, fine. You know what? Okay, I think maybe we could beat Rotten Apple. We're gonna try to beat Rotten Apple in order to beat the wizard. Because there's no way we could beat the wizard with our current health. There's no way. Let's freeze a dice. Deal pay 1, deal 2, weaken. Okay, this is potentially really good depending on what it weakens here. Oh, that's excellent news for us. So he didn't even get to hurt us this turn. That literally bought us a whole turn. We're going to heal for 2 no matter what, because that adds to our clock. I'm gonna deal 5. And let's get rid of Spanner, to be honest with you. So yeah, okay, so we should win this fight because we have healing. I'm so sad I can't repeat the shock. So sad. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get rid of Cactus Shield. So we're slowly deck thinning. Oh, I dupe a 6? That's fine. Let's shock. Well, let's sweets first. We're slowly gaining health in the fight itself, which is kind of funny to me. Let's see what we get next turn. So he's gonna reduce our health by half, which is fine. I'm glad we healed earlier. Oh, we got a shock. Oh, this is gonna be brutal for him. That buys us basically a whole turn. And then we're gonna weaken. And then we're gonna get rid of Boop. Okay, this is feeling more doable, chat. I've gotten rid of several terrible cards, and we just stalled him by a whole turn. Wow, he was still able to pay for it. That was kind of unfortunate. Let us lament to freeze a dice. Just to guarantee he doesn't get to do what he wants. Then we... I think pay 5 to get rid of a bop. We're gonna greed. That way we have less dead cards. Value +1. Okay. Let's just do the 4 damage. So we shouldn't die. We'll just be down to 3. Don't mind me. So Rotten Apple ended up being pretty good for us in the end. That let us get rid of a lot of bad cards. His ability to half health is actually kind of interesting. But we need to get rid of Worm Bite. Like, Rotten Core, actually good. Worm Bite, terrible. We're just gonna go for the Super Wizard and go to the next floor, I think. Shock here, for sure. We're gonna pay 2, get rid of this. Let's pay towards a Woof Woof and see what happens. Actually, that's probably okay for him to get an extra dice there. That's 1 less turn he spent attacking me. Also, I rolled really low. This is so awkward. Wow, I would have liked any high dice there, right? Right, chat? Like, any high dice would have been amazing. Oh, we're gonna get all 1s now. It might be over, to be honest with you. It's gonna be super tight. Okay, double weaken. Hopefully that gets us through this. We just need to do some damage. Let's use Cactus Spear. We're gonna re-roll our hand. Sadly, Sweets and Boop are probably the best things we could have asked for. And we're dead next turn if we don't kill him, because this fight is ridiculous. Oh, and he's got a dodge. Oh, I don't think it's possible for us to win now. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's possible, chat. Even if I freeze him here, we still die. Dice value +1. I probably need this. Worm bite. No. No. Come on. Are you kidding me? You could have been anything other than worm bite. You've got to be kidding me. Game, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, worm bite. It's the worst. Oh, now we have all those in our equipment. We're so dead, chat. I don't see how we could possibly clear another level. There's no way. I would have to fight... What is the least likely thing to deal me damage? Is it Wicker Man or Direwolf? I think it's Direwolf. So we're gonna fight for the apple. Oh, it's got so much health. It's not looking good, though. Okay, we're definitely gonna dupe a 6. That would have been useful if we had a 5. Wow, punish for not duping the 4. That feels so terrible. Okay, I can't afford to get rid of cards. We just need to do damage. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna pay towards a delete. We'll see what happens. So we're dead in 2 turns. 1 turn. I take that back. We're dead this turn unless... Okay, I can dodge. So I might be able to dodge one awful thing. We're gonna weaken. I get +1 dice for next turn, if there is a next turn. We're gonna reset our hand. I'm going to heal, because I think this is the only way I survive. Yeah, I would have died without that heal. I would be literally at 0. So we are in a dangerous territory. I'm gonna pay 2, get rid of Wolf Bite. Pay 1 to do Boop. I can't Rotten Core them right now. We need damage. I'm gonna pay 5. Gotta be kidding me. Is this happening? Are we dead to RNG again? Oh! It's over. Why are you even cursing us? It's over. Why waste our time? Man. So frustrating. There's nothing we could have done differently. I could have chosen a different target, but I still don't think we would have won. I did that fight with the odds that there's a 50-50 chance it whiffs an attack, and the enemy never whiffed an attack. I was like, come on. So unreal, chat. So yeah, it's just very difficult to get to the bottom. We got almost to the final. We almost got to the boss, but there's no way. Okay, we can't ray gun. We're skipping ray gun. We absolutely do not want a wizard, because that just completely kills our hand. Given that we're also not getting max dice, it feels super terrible. Speaking of super terrible, I would like some damage moves. Thank you. Yeah, like, we dodged a lot of bad enemies, but ultimately it didn't matter. RNG said no. I'm worried we're gonna die to Triad again, because we just have no strong starting abilities. I think we're gonna lose the Dryad again. This is so sad. This is so sad, chat. I'm like, we just need to draw anything useful. Come on. I guess if we somehow live... No, it's over regardless. Never mind. GG. Lost the Dryad. Man, it's just like... so bad. I think Hothead had an okay ability, right? Am I misremembering? They got Fireball, right? Which is fine. Yeah, that's fine to pick up. We're gonna get rid of a boop. Yeah, so we need really good first floor enemies, and we cannot have a forced encounter versus Wizard or Spike, or the game is over. Okay, if we ever have mandatory Wizard, I'm also resetting. I think it kills our hand, and if I don't have Magic Trick, there's basically nothing I can do, and I will just die. It's not really entertaining to continue the run, in my opinion. I'm gonna do that to reset a card. Are we gonna lose to Hothead? Is this really happening? Chat, is this really happening? Are we not drawing any damage cards? Oh, man. He's dead next turn. I think I'm gonna do this to give us increased odds of dealing damage. Wow. You know our cards are bad when ... you almost lose to Hothead. Like, look at this, chat. This is ridiculous. I took 22 damage in that fight. I actually have to heal. It's not possible for me to clear without this heal. And even then, I don't know if it's possible. I mean, I guess if we draw Fireball on a 6, we win. Oh, never mind. Okay, game felt ultra pity there. That was ultra pity, chat. Let it be known. The game was like, yeah, that was pretty unfair. It was like, you took all but 4 of your health on the first enemy. How are you meant to get through it? I think all of these are worth fighting. The question is, what order do we do it in? I think I go for the stereo head first for the weekends. And then we really need to get rid of Boop. Yeah, we're gonna try to Rosewood Spear, get rid of a Boop. The Sonic Wave is just basically better Boop for the most part. We're gonna pay 6, which is fine. We're gonna pay 3 to get rid of that. It's just out of the deck forever, which feels good. Honestly, I might even just get rid of Sweets. Like, we really need consistent damage. I'm just gonna get rid of it now. We'll keep 1. So we're gonna do some ultra tier deck thinning, chat. Here it comes. There we go. His 2 Sonic Waves will carry us pretty far. And if we get 1s or whatever from, like, Freeze, it's still usable. Burn a dice that he has. Pay 1. We need some pay 1s in there. Like, don't get me wrong, but, like, we don't need, like, 5 million. And Sonic Wave is another one where you can pay 1. So it's like, if I happen to get a lot of 1s, I have other options that are better. We'll take a look at the deck that we have. How are we doing with it? We got 1 Boop, 1 and 3 Bops. We need to get rid of some Bops. So next time, we're going to get rid of 2 of them, because we're going to get enough damage cards, I think, from Pirate Ship that we should be fine. So if I could get rid of 1 Bop... Oh, this is perfect, actually. Alright, so now we have pretty good consistency. We got the Burn card. We can Sonic. Nice. So I'm feeling better about the deck this time around, just because we got luckier with the enemies. We're gonna weaken for sure. A6, A5. I guess technically I could be using my Magic Trick. I'm gonna hold it for the Dryad though. Although I guess we get it pretty quickly. I didn't have to hold it. Oh well. Let's see if we could get a kill here. Oops, we drew no evens. That's awkward. Alright, now we reset because I don't want to take that damage. And we're not going to be able to kill because we didn't get a 4. So sad. That is so sad, chat. Off by 1 damage. Take the level up. Those abilities are good. Duplicate is also fine. That's kind of like a free... Kind of like a free turn. Again, we're getting a lot of fairly easy, consistent fights, which feels good. Just burned her, which is nice. If it went to Venus Flytrap, that would have been big for us, actually. Well. Stupid dice. Let's do before. Deal 4. A1, get rid of that. Deal 4, weaken. Weaken could be huge for us here. I think I'm gonna choose not to deal damage. Let's just heal. Okay, that was... Now it needed to be on Poison Slingshot for sure. Oh, or not. Apparently she didn't have enough for it. Take that back. Pirate Hook into kill. I think that was fine. We're getting much needed experience towards extra dice. We need to get rid of the Poison 12 though, for sure. I think we're gonna pay money to get rid of it. So I don't draw it. Spatula is tempting, but we really do not want dead cards in our hand. How many cards do we have in our deck now? 12? I think that's pretty solid. We could probably get rid of a couple. But we have consistency. We just need to get rid of maybe one more Bop. We'll keep one Boop, one Bop, and then we'll keep all their damage abilities, since the sand is going okay. I think we fight Baby Squid and leave. I don't think I want any of their other abilities. I don't want to double poison. I don't want one-time use rocks. I think we just fight Baby Squid and leave. And hopefully we can get rid of dead cards that we have, but we'll see. Even. Gain some thorns. Get some healing. Deal some damage. We'll save our level up for the next floor. Oh, they only blinded us, so that's easy. We're doing some big damage here. This is like this is an amazing enemy to get blocking us from the staircase, because they're not too terrible. I mean, they did tend to us there, but like we could recover from that. That's not too bad. Hit 4. And I can heal. Oh, I could do a dice actually. I'm gonna heal. Oh no, I have to roll a 6 for this. Never mind. Alright. Well, we got some healing back. We just have to fight a level 3 enemy and we're good. We can even get rid of the card that we just picked up, which is good. I kind of want Whip, though. Whip would be really good with us. Really risky. I'm gonna take the Whip. I want more consistent damage. I'm gonna skip everything else. We're going to the next floor. No! I don't want to fight the wizard. No! Oh, he's gonna destroy our hand. No! Like, actual frustration is real, chat. Come on. Gotta be kidding me. Let's see. I know. It was like... Chat, what did I say? There are 2 enemies I don't think I want to continue the run on. We're so close to the end. Why did it have to be wizard? Ugh. Okay, let's get duplicate regardless here, and then we'll see where we go. Man, 2 forced encounters back to back, and it's super wizard, of course. We're gonna thorn him for sure. At least he only froze us twice. That was probably the most normal turn we could have asked for. We're gonna weaken him again. These min 3s on this fight are so terrible. We're gonna reset our hand. Fine, we'll do the dice, whatever. Oops, sadly the MVP here. Get rid of Whip. Like, blind is so useless. Unless it just causes them to not use it. Like, I don't know. He's... Oh. Wait, did he actually not use it there? Interesting. Okay, we're going to pay 1, deal 4, to heal. Where we go? I mean, if blind causes them to not use a dice, maybe blind is actually useful, question mark? Okay, he's poisoned us in dodge mode. Fine. Weaken one of his abilities. Man, can we please stop rolling low? Like, we can win this as long as we don't roll low. And of course he gets freeze. Of course. Of course, chat. What else would he roll on us other than freeze? What else would he do, chat? Okay, thorns might save us here. We're gonna use whatever we get here. Oh, we're dead regardless. Wow. Wait, you went? He killed himself to thorns? Oh my gosh. No way. We should have died. Wait, thorns kills first? Oh my gosh. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh my gosh. That was a moment, chat. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened. What happened to the music? Oh, does the game think I actually die? How do I slash moment? I have to do it, but I don't have it set up, unfortunately. Yeah, that was truly a moment of all times. Yeah, listen to it. The music's broken. Wow, we glitched the game. Who would have thought, chat? Yeah, we're definitely burning him. I want to keep whip for next turn. I'm gonna start paying towards a delete. Please don't freeze us. You drew so many odds, come on. Right, chat, come on. Highest is a 2. Well, gotta pay it. Dupe a dice, why not? Weaken an enemy, please. Do damage. Evens. Pay towards a delete. Oh, good. They didn't get a turn that time. So if they do attack us, I think they die. We'll even dodge once. And weaken. Okay, so now they physically can't attack because I have thorns. Even if they have it, they can't do anything. Yeah, zombie Jester lives on. I wish I could get rid of... Well, yeah, let's pay 1 to get rid of Hall of Mirrors. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't need that ability. I'd like to get rid of Poison Spell, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I should just end the fight. Let's not mess around with this. I think we just go to the next floor, right? Like, we get an upgrade of something. We move on. Burn all dice. That might actually be worth keeping. Like, that's pretty good. Any odd, dodge a spell. Burn all dice is kind of tempting, chat. Yeah, I think, well, freeze all dice would be sick as well. You know what? Let's improve freeze spell. I think locking the enemy to just ones is just so brutal. Let's make freeze dice the most powerful counter we have. I don't think it's worth doing any more fights. Got 2 heals there. We have 3 worst encounters. We get 1 extra healing. This might be okay. Oh, the music's back. Definitely want to dupe a 6. Game punishing us for not having what we had earlier. Ooh, we have a lot of freeze potentially here. So we basically just burned him out. So pretty brutal. Alright, so Flame was pretty useful there. They're gonna do max damage to us, unfortunately. I gotta be careful with what I use here. Start with Boob. See what happens. I drew a completely dead hand. We gotta reset. Please don't hit me. Oh, right, it just causes it to fail, and I forgot it. We're not playing the other rule set. That's fine. Let's get rid of Blind Dice. So we even managed to get some card fixing in. That's not too terrible. So, oh, they drew so many threes. Come on, game. Why do you keep getting... Okay, goodbye. We really need them to stop rolling high. So we need 2 fights and we'll be at full health. So I think that means as long as we get to the end of this area, we can actually fight the boss at full health and a level up. Interesting. Burn, poison, heal, damage. So we did 12 damage a turn. That's not too bad. Even if we get a couple weakens here, we could get rid of our hand. I don't think we can one-shot her because our cards are kind of all over the place, unfortunately. This is where we really need to draw the freeze. If we draw the freeze card here, it would be so big for us. Didn't draw it. Okay, poison, headbutt, can't use that. Heal 5. Weaken could be useful if it hits the right one. All up to luck. So she delayed a turn for using it, but she's definitely going to use it next turn. I don't think I could do 23 in a turn unless we get something crazy. Yeah, let's just do damage. Okay. Deal 4 to her, essentially. Dodge and attack, actually kind of huge here. And a freeze. Interesting. Okay, maybe? Maybe we survive this turn? Ooh. Yeah, we definitely need some healing. A weaken. Direwolf Howl is so bad. Alright, so we barely live, but the problem is I don't think we can win at all. Sadly. We were 1 XP shy of getting what we needed. So sad, chat. Literally 1 fight from getting to the boss and beating this awful episode. I think we could have done it, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I don't think there's anything I could even reroll for it to be useful. Yeah, GG. No matter what, he could do 1 damage. I can't prevent it. I'll freeze the dice. Why not? Dupe a 2. Who cares? Would have been nice if we had more damage there. GG. Oh, so frustrating, chat. We just needed to draw better against her, and we would have had an easy win versus Wicker Man, because Wicker Man is nowhere near as hard as she was. Like, he was at most gonna do, like, 12 damage to us, and we had lots of opportunities to heal, and we just didn't get it. Oh, wow. This starting area is kind of terrible. Yeah. So, like, I guess I got punished for skipping too many fights, but at the same time, like, if we had just gotten slightly better rolls on the same fights, I wouldn't have taken 30 damage from the singer. And if I had even just taken 18 instead, I probably could have killed the Wicker Man, as is. So it's like, I don't feel like I made a huge misplay, because we didn't know how many things we would have to fight mandatory in the next area, so... Wow, this is, Well, I think we, officially just reset, because the spike is between us and the exit. Like, literally no point to even... Oh, we can't skip this. I think it's worth getting Broadsword. Broadsword, I think, is worth getting. We also having Shield would have saved us in the other scenario. Let's get rid of a Boop. Yeah, we just need more damaging abilities. Holy, we're taking so much damage. We just deal so little damage, chat. Like, come on. Okay, they're in kill range, but we're about to die simultaneously. So getting through that final enemy is going to be very interesting. I have to somehow deal 4 damage. Okay, I can just barely do it. Despite rolling 2 ones, I managed to win. Definitely gonna heal. I should survive 2 turns with the Gardener, hopefully. Get a shield in and do some damage. This buys me another turn, potentially. In fact, by potentially, I mean definitely. Do some damage. As long as we roll at least a 3, we win. Gotta be kidding me. And then we're gonna heal twice. You happy, game? We heal twice, because you can't kill me. But can we please roll a little better? Please. Thank you. Roll your eyes, chat. Almost losing due to just terrible draws yet again. Yeah, extra dice will help. So anyway, we're just gonna try again. Instant reset, chat. Just want you to know, it was instant. I saw it and I was like, nah. How about no? Yeah, this is where I was saying before. It doesn't feel like I'm winning through skill at all. Like, I'm not doing creative deck building. I'm not really like navigating the enemies well. It's just like I don't have choices, so it's really up to the game whether or not it could progress. There's, like, my deck is terrible. So unless it gives us good creatures, it's over. So these enemies, I think, are fine to start with. Shovel is a good universal ability. Potentially gives us some lockout potential. Broadsword is just good damage. Shield is okay. Potentially shielding 3 makes a difference. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of some of these cards. So I'm going to pay to get rid of Boop. And then I'm gonna heal. So we have to find like the right mix of deck thinning and actually attacking. This is a good opportunity to attack. So potentially I could just win here. Oh, he's gonna do a lot of damage. That's not good. I have to do 3 or I die here. We almost couldn't do 3 there, by the way, chat. That was kind of scary. We got through it at least. Come on. Come on. Like, this is why I don't usually play speedruns. Constantly resetting really irritates me. And it's like, the game is forcing us to do this. I don't think I want to fight the slime. Please stop putting Spike as mandatory. I cannot win with Spike as mandatory. It is too much of an uphill battle. It's literally not worth it. It's not fun to do. What am I supposed to do with pay 6, deal 3? One of the worst trades in the game. Please roll damage ability, thank you. Got some decent damage at least. Don't think we fight this slime, I think we just move on. Marshmallow's okay. I think we'll continue the run. Dryad will give us a nice ability to spread our damage a little bit. What I also need to make sure is we get rid of one of these boops and bops. So if we draw extremely well, I want to get rid of one of these cards. get rid of one of them right now. We're in a damage race, of which we will gradually lose. Oh, don't roll 6s. Come on. Are we gonna die to Dryad? Is this happening, chat? Gotta be kidding me. No. No, we're dead to Dryad. Come on. Come on. This is so painful. Idle. I don't know, chat. I'm gonna give this until this session. If I don't beat this, I think I just quit Dicey Dungeons. Because, like, I can't get to the later one unless we clear this, and I'm just, like, suffering. It has been hours of suffering, chat. I really don't like this episode. We started at 9 o'clock-ish. It is now 10:20. We have gotten sort of close once in an hour and 20 minutes of attempts.
Oh, no.
Brutal. Like, I want to see what the next character is, but, like, I don't want to do this to get to there. So, I think this is official, chat. This is tilting me more than the robot did. Because, like, not only is it random and the enemies we fight actually matter, but now our card order matters, and I have no control over it. And we have no ability to manipulate our dice. This feels so terrible. I just wish, like, if they did this, if all they had to do was the boops and bops, if they gave us, like, what the warrior started with instead of boops and bops, I wouldn't even be complaining. Like, I would genuinely be able to do enough damage and clear at least the first stuff easily. It's like, man, what were they thinking with this? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put a time limit on it. End of session, which is in 40 minutes. If we don't clear it, I'm giving up Dicey Dungeons and we're moving on. I don't have the patience for this kind of thing. Because again, I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong at this point, where it's just like, what am I supposed to do when it puts Spike in the way and it just clogs your thing? It's not like I'm willingly choosing to pick up the cards that are there. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you misplayed, yada yada. Like, no. The game just decided that I don't get to have a run and I have to reset. Ridiculous. Alright, so we got okay damage abilities. I'm not even gonna bother looking at our deck. Just, is it Spike? Right, John? Like, there's like 5 enemies. Spike, oh man, this is... No, we reset. We also need it to not be slime as the thing that's mandatory. I think that is also the other thing. We need a really strong start, and then we go through. Okay, shovel. You know what? We'll take both of these fights. This is fine. But it's hard to feel like invested in a run when I know it's just gonna be dead on the next floor. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like this is why I don't do speedrunning. I don't find the resets entertaining. And I don't know how to make them entertaining because I just feel tilted off the face of the planet. I have to literally reset due to just pure RNG. It feels so terrible. We barely got through. So it's like, how much do I really invest in the early stage? Because I don't think I'm going to be able to clear it kind of things. Like, I should definitely get rid of cards on Gardener if I think the run is serious. But, like, everything else, I don't know. Thank you, Shield. Yeah, we're just trying to get rid of as many cards as we can. We're gonna Magic Missile for sure. I'm gonna give this, you know, we're trying to get consistency in our cards. I think we're doing okay-ish. We're gonna heal. I'm gonna get rid of a boop. So we're ready for the next floor. I might even get rid of another boop, because we got so many here. There we go. The best chance we have of winning happening right now. Do some damage. Depending on what we draw, I might be able to get rid of another boop. And... is it worth risking? Yeah, it's worth risking. Let's get rid of it. Ruin even to get the kill. Okay, we should still be fine, because I can heal here. Okay. So we did some massive deck thinning. I'm not going to bother checking our deck. Just what are we fighting? Oh! Oh! Dicey Dungeons! Why? Fine, Dicey Dungeons. You want me to fight this? Fine. Stupid. Like, come on. That's 3 times in a row this enemy is required. This is so trash. So we're gonna... okay, so the only way we could possibly make this run work is we need access to a shop. And from the shop, we get rid of these awful, awful cards. They're so terrible. If there's an easy enemy that doesn't do a lot of damage, aka Sneezy, we could use it to get rid of our bad cards in theory. But the problem is our bad cards are still better than what Sneezy gives us. So if I get rid of too many, I just end up in a state where I can't really do anything and I just kind of lose. Man. So frustrating, chat. Garbage. Let's get rid of one boop. Oh, you're actually going to be able to hurt me. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I would like to heal first before we win. Easy is the worst, chat. Like, just actually the absolute worst. Is there an easy... okay, maybe against Stereo Head. Stereo Head has potentially dead turns. Marshmallow will always deal damage every turn. Not necessarily use both abilities, but Stereo Head has a chance of whiffing. If we can use our even here, then pay this, then get rid of a spike. Alright, we're slowly making this run doable. And that's only because of the other enemy choice is okay. So see there, it only attacked once and didn't do a lot of damage. We're gonna pay 1 to heal 1. We're gonna pay to get rid of a spike. Alright, we're getting better. We're basically undoing the damage of the previous fight by having an easy enemy to fight afterwards. Yeah, we're gonna shovel for some damage. We need to get rid of Sneeze for sure. I think we got rid of almost all the bad cards. While still damaging the enemy somewhat. I think it's fair. Odd number needs double 6s. We're gonna say no, it doesn't. Alright, so we have 1 spike left. The next turn, we'll finally be free of it. And we'll be at full health, too, on top of that. So, we're recovering. Get rid of this awful, awful card from our hand. Magic Missile for damage. Get some healing. Okay. So the odds of us winning are pretty high at this point. As I said before, this enemy has at least some dead turns. But when it gives us, like, Sneezy Wizard or some BS, like, we still have to reset it hardcore. There's pretty much nothing we could do. Let's get rid of a bop. Do some shovel damage here. I might even get rid of 1 sweet. We'll see. Yeah, probably just 1 sweet. I'll get rid of it. I just need like a little bit of healing, not a ton. So we have now deck thinned immensely off of this fight, which will help us with future fights. So now I'm kind of curious what our deck looks like. So we got Sonic Waves and a Duplicate. So we're down to just 7 cards. A Sweet, 2 Shockwaves, Shovel, Magic Shield, Magic Missile. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with this. Cauldron, deal 1 damage, get a new dice. I think that one's actually worth getting. It's basically just a free 1 damage card. And it lets us reroll. Yeah, so we recovered, I think, from the awfulness of earlier. And we're about to get more damage abilities from Marshmallow. Ooh. Reroll the 1, I think, here. Got a 4 from it. Nice. Deal 5. Beacon. It almost feels like we have a good deck. So Snowball and Fireball, I think, are perfectly fine to add to our deck. Those give us the status ailments we need. And we have Cauldron, as I said before, which will definitely fix a lot of the issues the deck might have. Ooh, let's dupe a 4. Perfect dupe of a 4. I'll Cauldron this. Got a 6. GG. There we go. It only took the perfect combination of enemies, so I felt like our deck could actually do something. Okay, just don't give us absolute nonsense for the rest of the run. I'm curious about that enemy above us, but not curious enough to actually fight it. Also, by the way, Sorceress. Oof. I think we fight Baby Squid. That's some damage. Reroll a 2. Nice. That worked out. So I could risk fighting the other thing for XP. Like, we do have to keep that in mind. It might be worth it just purely from an XP standpoint. Definitely want to freeze a dice. Definitely want to deal 6. Sadly, fight is over for Baby Squid. I think I could get rid of one of our abilities. Let's go for it. Let's fight the Drain monster. Before we do that, what's in the shop? Lament is okay. Bump, I think, is good. Bump, I think, is a free pickup. There's no reason not to take Bump. But we need to start being a little more scrutinous. So we need to get rid of Ink Splat when we get the chance. See how it goes. Cauldron, we're gonna re-roll. Well, we're definitely gonna get shield. What do you have? Flick 3, weaken, and poisons. Okay. So not really great abilities. We definitely need to get rid of them. Dice value +1. That's actually an incredible bump for us. Weaken and burn. Nice. We're gonna take a little bit of poison damage. That's not too bad. Given that we'll heal it off, I think that's okay. Definitely want to freeze them. Definitely want to split our damage like this. He's probably... Oh, he's not going to sinkhole. Oh, he is. Okay, just did it in the other order. The shield kind of useless in this fight, sadly. I want to get rid of Ink Splat, so I'm just thinking of the best way to do this. Okay, we gotta hold a dice, sadly. Ooh, he's getting a lot of poison on us, but we do heal regardless, so he can't kill us with anything else. I just need to get rid of Headbutt, which is gonna be very annoying because I just realized I keep drawing not evens. Annoying. Oh well, let's end the fight. Ekelheim mighty if you like, but I live in the drains. I hear everything. I hear everything. I know everyone's secrets, apparently. Okay, this should level us. Slime Ball being even is okay. I don't think I want Sinkhole, though. Can we get rid of that? We can. Let's just immediately get rid of Sinkhole. The Sorceress's abilities are actually good, so I think we'll keep most of these. Roll the 1 there. Right. Let's start paying for delete. Like, I'm totally fine with getting more Sorceress abilities. Cauldron is just free damage, and the other ones are fine for the most part. So let's just get rid of these cards, I think. Unless Slime Ball. They're paying towards a delete, maybe. Although I should probably do some damage to her this turn. Let's burn a dice she has. Gotta duplicate to ensure we get rid of the other damage. Yeah, like, I'm fine with what we have here. If we take her abilities, I can live with them. Stupa 6. We're definitely gonna... Oh, then we're gonna bump. We had more bumps. Then we're gonna pay 3 by using 4. That's another bad ability gone. And then due to the craziness of this chat, I'm gonna pay 6, and then pay 6 again. But she just got destroyed. Oh, is she actually dead here? Oh, she is. Oh, that's kind of sick. What a good turn, chat. Look at that. GG. She got outplayed. So we got rid of our low damaging abilities. Got an extra coin. Okay. What's in the chest? Is it any good? No. Let's heal. Okay. Super Dryad is a required fight. So if I do Snowman into Wicker Man, those are easier fights. The problem is Dryad. Okay, let's do Dryad first, see how we do. Yeah, because she's gonna be able to poison basically every turn. I have to keep that in mind. Let's +1 our dice value. We're gonna weaken her, because I think that would be useful. Affliction is okay. Get rid of Slime Ball while we can. We got rid of the Slime Balls. We're probably going to Cauldron here, because we have a dead hand. Probably gonna Cauldron... Actually, no, we'll burn. Hello, Calvisham. This is the worst challenge so far. I hate it. Oh, she couldn't even activate it. That was lucky. That was really lucky, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Let's dupe a 5. Drew Headbutt. Unfortunate. We got a 2. We can freeze a dice. That would shut her down. We can freeze another dice. Wow. A clean victory on a super enemy? I think we get Bump Plus. Bump Plus is literally like duping a dice with like almost no downside. Yeah, I think we get double bump. With our Cauldrons, it's very powerful. So, I don't know what level Wicker Man is, sadly. I think we actually just do this. I think we just do this fight regardless. We can get rid of our bad cards in this fight, I think. We're gonna +1 to 5, then we're gonna +1 to 6. We get an extra dice here. Now we can dupe the 6. We're already getting out of control. We're gonna re-roll a 1. We're gonna choose to deal 3 with one of our 3s. Even, no, I think it's worth shoveling. Double weaken. Do 1 damage for every 1 poison on an enemy. Oh, we need to get rid of that immediately. What we could do... Oh, I can't get rid of this. Ooh. I think I reset our hand for now. And then we definitely go freeze a dice, burn them, freeze a dice, re-roll a dice. A towards getting rid of Slingshot. I think that's the right call. Do we have a couple of bad cards? But honestly, if all they do is freeze 2 here, like, this is no damage. I think chat can agree. Whatever. I'll take 3. We're gonna pay 1. No more poison slingshot. Let's get a shield in. And we'll pay for health. We're basically back at full. You know what? I'll do 3 more damage. We have a shield going. Ooh, they did a lot of damage there. That's unfortunate. At least we rolled decently well. Pay 4 for sure. Freeze them out. Freeze them out. Reroll Cauldron. Perish? Okay, that still went pretty well. We're getting closer to more max health. We have a lot of odd equipment, so I might need to burn some of those in the Wicker Man fight. We'll see. If we get Detonator early, I'd actually be happy, so we could just get rid of it. So he does not want to be frozen. That's super bad for him. Let's see. Freeze. Get rid of Headbutt. Dice value +1. Get another dice. Okay, not quite what I was looking for. Let's get a shield going, so I can reduce the damage we take. Then we're gonna get rid of Detonator soon. This is fine. So it did almost half his health. And we basically nerfed him. I'm okay with this. We really just need to get rid of Detonator, because that is an ultra dead card. So we're going to pay for 4 to do damage here. We're gonna pay 6 to get rid of Detonator forever. Alright, so that adds a lot of consistency to us. Got an even card, and then we can freeze them. A lot of snowballs. Honestly, the snowball paid off again. Let's just use them for what they are. Reroll it 1, maybe? Roll the 3. His entire hand is frozen, that's fun. So this is gonna do basically nothing. I basically just got a free turn here. So if I want to get rid of one of my freezes, which I probably do, I could do it now. Let's get rid of 1 freeze. We do need to draw other cards at some point. We're gonna heal just in case I don't get what I need from this. We're gonna dupe. Yeah, it's over. And we leveled. Wicker Staff is okay to keep. Venus Flytrap is really good for us. Destroy a card. We'll probably upgrade. What do we upgrade though? Cauldron getting more rerolls would be interesting. Yeah, we have so many snowballs. Wicker Staff at 9 is not bad. Headbutt being stronger is interesting. Duplicate being any dice is interesting. Let's see. I guess I'll just make Duplicate free. Because we have enough dice rerolls, I think we'll be fine. Pay for another upgrade. Probably. I probably want to do that. We have so many. Yeah, we have Ice Shard and Snowball. Which are basically the same ability. Do ice damage, freeze 1 dice. Is there any difference? Do odd +1. Oh, Ice Shard just means it can be any dice. I mean, maybe I free up... No, let's do Wicker Staff. Let's free up Wicker Staff. 3 cost less is kind of important. It makes that feel less terrible. Okay. We have a decent shot of getting to the end. Okay, I'm just thinking about it. 18 to level 4, 8, 12, 16. So we fight all of them, I won't full heal. I guess I should go for the path with the least amount of enemies, so we fight the Wisp. And then we can maybe dupe a bump with the blueprint that's over there. I don't think I want the Wisp abilities. Actually, Burning Light is okay. I don't remember what Vanish does, to be honest with you. Okay, we definitely want to free some dice. Okay, we're set up for a big turn. We got rid of their big numbers, so they need a minimum of 4, so we just basically stop them from hurting us at all. Is there a way to see what Vanish does? No. Let's just get rid of this. So we'll do some damage here. Reroll dice. Reroll to the same number. That is so awkward. Please reroll to an odd number. Game, please. Okay, we're gonna play towards delete in case we need it. That was really unfortunate, to be honest with you, chat. We just needed an even number, we would have been fine. Are you gonna explain what it does? Oh, duplicate dice are immediately destroyed. That's actually an interesting counter ability. We're gonna freeze, I think. We're gonna +1 this to get a 1, but we have to be careful because we have bump now, so I need to spend this. And then I +1 the 6 again. We're gonna triple freeze him. We're gonna heal health. Take 4, so he's at 1. Yeah, I think I just kill him here. I don't think I mess around with this. Oh, he lived. Oh, oops, I miscounted. Not that he could really do that much damage. Yeah, whatever. Interesting, bump dice aren't counted advantage. No, I didn't have any ones. If I had bump dice and I had a 1, I think it would have gotten rid of it. That's why I was doing it the way I was doing it, for clarity. I didn't want it to get rid of our 1s. Yeah, whatever. We'll hold our special ability for next turn. Now we just gotta get to the end without losing a ton of health, which might be easier said than done. We definitely want to copy probably our bump dice. Yeah, I think we copy our bump dice. Oh, yeah. No, if I had like 2 1s or like 3 2s, for example, I think they would all get deleted. Let's get another bump. Bump is honestly so powerful in this deck. But we're not going to get a good opportunity to deck thin, so hopefully we'll just be fine as is. Freeze a dice is important for us. I'm going to +1 into a +1 here. I think I'm going to go for double weaken. Let's use Magic Shield to reduce damage. Okay, I'm feeling okay about our odds here. We're stopping her from getting high note consistently, at least. So freeze is going to make this fight much easier. She only weakened 1 us, which doesn't really matter. Let's heal. Drew nothing but evens. Okay, we're gonna magic trick. We're gonna burn her, I think. Wish I had a odd dice. Get rid of it too. Reroll. Okay. Rolled into an even. Exactly what you don't want to see, town. So I was gonna say, if she rolled high, she could have had high note there, but she didn't. We have to kill her this turn, or we're gonna take just too much, I think, to deal with the boss. Game, please. Let's freeze a dice. Duplicates might be the call here. I think we just go for Vanish and hope she bonks out. There we go. See, I got rid of a 4. That was kind of huge. That actually bought us a turn. So Vanish, actually MVP right there. Dupe a dice needs a 6. Well, I gotta dupe anyway. Get wrecked. So now we just need to do some damage. We pay double 6s here, I think is the right call. We just need to deal 8 more damage. And we can. GG. I should have sweeted first. That was a small misplay on my part. Hopefully I don't need those 2 health, but we'll see. We have her abilities, which is kind of unfortunate. And what level are you? 5? 4? I could technically fight them to level up, but I think I don't. I think I just don't. I'm gonna skip, and hopefully I don't get punished. Jester versus Madison. Ooh, she does a lot of damage. This could be bad for us. I think she could get frozen, though. Hey, I'm Madison. I'm gonna grow up to be like Lady Luck. In the meantime, I'm gonna make your day really miserable. She's got so many dice. Let's weaken her for sure. Let's re-roll the 2. We're gonna burn her dice. We're gonna burn her dice. We're gonna weaken her. Oh. We're gonna bump and then hold it, and then I can get it for next turn. So we 2 weakens, 2 burns. I think that might help us. She only has so many abilities. Yeah, so even though she rolled like a mad woman, she honestly got very little out of that overall. So weaken there was absolutely clutch. We're gonna +1. We're gonna +1 again. We just have more dice. I think we get a shield, so we have survivability. I think I actually pay for the vanish here to possibly get rid of her dice because she's got so many of them. And I think I'm going to freeze a dice. Freeze a dice. Weaken. So this feels pretty good against her. We'll see though. Oh, Vanish MVP, chat. Destroyed her dice. What's the point of having 5? We're like, no, go down to 2. Get out of our face. We rolled pretty terrible though, I'm not gonna lie here. Really wish we rolled a little better. We're gonna get some damage though. Definitely need to freeze her every turn if we're able. I'm gonna do this just to reset our hand. Okay, we got rid of her high numbers. That's good. Okay, we're gonna die next turn, I think. We need to roll really well here. Weaken will save us, I think, to some extent. So we'll use the weaken. Use another weaken. We need to do better than this. I'm gonna re-roll our hand. Dice value bump. Bump is actually crucial here. Keeps our turn going. Now we can freeze on one of these, potentially. Okay. Deal 12 damage to her next turn. Will there be a next turn is the question. I don't think there will be. I can't afford to take damage here. Oh, this is gonna be so close. It's all down to RNG, chat. What is she gonna roll? Oh, we live 1 turn. So this is it. I have to roll well or it's over. We're definitely gonna freeze her no matter what. Duplicated dice. Yes, please. We need to draw all of our dupes, chat, or it's over. We could deal 8 damage this turn. That's not good enough. We need to get really lucky and draw something we need here. Okay, this could help us. Reroll. It's free damage. No! No! We're gonna lose! We're 1 hit from winning! That's so painful! High note. You stopped us from winning the game. That is so sad. That is so sad. She's gonna kill us. That is so sad. She got all the way down to 1. That is so sad, chat. I'll do one more, but I don't know. I'm shaking my head for sure. I know, chat. I was off by 1 damage. I don't think leveling would have helped me unless the level gave me an extra dice. Actually, I think the leveling would have made me win. That's kind of sad. So that was an actual misplay, I guess. But we also didn't know what boss we were fighting. If we'd been fighting the dragon, for example, that would have been an ultra free win. Oh well. Yeah, that's also true. Feel so annoyed, chat. Feel so annoyed at these enemies. This floor too is like, it decides the run for the most part. Like if I cannot get rid of certain cards, it's just over. Yeah, Wizard is not a good find. And he got the double shock Sonic Wave, I mean. Wow, that feels terrible. Yeah, we need to get rid of some of these boots. Can you please stop rolling 4s? I'm actually going to die at this rate. Gotta be kidding me. I actually think it's over. I think he's won because he's rolled low consistently. Yeah, it's over actually, chat. We're not even gonna beat Stereo Head. This is so sad. I'm not even gonna say I agreed to delete. Like, the odds were in our favor for the most part to not take more than 8 damage a turn. Oh, man. Or, I mean 6 damage a turn, but they keep rolling 3s. So I think this is over? I think this is over. I healed enough to last another turn, but I don't think it matters. Anyway, chat, I think I'm done. I hate this episode. Oh, man. We were very close to the end, but this makes me not want to play Dicey Dungeons. This kind of RNG is just, it's too much for me, chat. The cards, the random order you get the cards, the enemies you fight actually completely mattering in a run, unlike every other run, with the exception if you're playing a terrible character. I don't know, chat. This might be one of the last times we see Dicey Dungeon. I'm going to think about it and see how I feel about it next week, but I definitely do not feel like playing further today. So this will be a short stream. I think it has just killed my mood for the game completely. I really, really hate this ability. I hate how much it's not in the player control. Like, I know it's a game about RNG, but this is like way too many layers of RNG. Like, there's only so much I can do. Like, I can't choose my enemies necessarily. I have mandatory encounters. I don't get to choose the final bosses. I obviously just have to deal with the dice rolls. But it's hard to, like, plan around having random dice rolls when your cards are random and the order in which you get them is also random. It feels so bad. Yeah, it just... I think I'm done for now. We'll see. At minimum, I might skip next week's Dicey Dungeons, to be honest with you. Because I don't know if I'm in the mood to play this kind of thing, especially if I'm on vacation. I don't think I want to play this on vacation, to be honest with you. So sadly ending on a sour note, but yeah, I really, really, really hated this episode in particular. I think this is by far the worst one. I really didn't like the Thief because the Thief felt weak, and I could barely do more than 8 damage a turn. I'm struggling to do 6 damage a turn with this. It's even worse than the Thief. And then on top of that, it has as much RNG as the robot did. Absolutely atrocious. Oh my gosh. I don't feel like grinding out hours to get through this thing. Like, that was our last good attempt. And just unfortunate dice rolls. Off by literally 1 damage, chat. Think about it, chat. We're off by 1 damage. If even 1 dice, if that 3 had been a 4 at the end, that would have been the damage we needed to not die that turn. Like, that's how RNG that was. 4, 5, or 6 would have ended the run in our win. 3 and below loses. So literally 50-50 on the last dice roll. And think about it this way, that applied to every dice roll in that final fight. So, I don't know. I'm done for now. I'm not sure if I'm done forever with the game, because as I said before, I really do not have fun with this much RNG. So I'll think about it. Maybe I'll take a look at the next episode. And that's about it, but yeah. Nothing fun about the Jester anymore, chat. Nothing fun at all. So with that, I'm going to say, if you were watching this on YouTube, I'd like to thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next time.